Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brennan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the best long-term care insurance companies. What are the best companies when it comes to finding long-term care insurance? When it comes to yourself or your loved ones, what are those best and top companies? That's what we're going to be diving into here in today's video. And of course, if you want to check out any of the companies mentioned here in today's video, you can go check out those links linked down below in the video description. Again, some of which are affiliate links, which could be a great way to help out and support the channel. Without ado, let's go ahead and dive into, again, the best long-term care insurance companies. Now, of course, before we dive into things, I do want to mention that, of course, planning, for long-term care can be an essential part of making those financial moves, right? Being smart and being on top of things. And again, it is practical to prepare, as you face the realities of growing older, whether it be, again, for you or even a loved one, and you may need that support later in life. And according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, nearly 70% of adults over 65 will require some form of long-term care. Again, according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, in which that long-term care, could look like any kind of assisted living facilities. And these can range with annual expenses anywhere from $60,000 to up to $100,000 per year, again, depending on the type and level of care. So it could make sense for you to look at long-term care insurance to help cover that, expected more or less, or potentially unexpected costs that you may face later in life. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at. And without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look here at this page. Now, this page is done in partnership with Money.com. We ranked and put together the list of the best long-term care insurance companies. If you would like to get access to this page, again, this will be linked at that first link down below in the video description. That's BrennanVolesky.com/bestltc or best-LTC. That will take you over to this page here where you can find and get access to the best long-term care insurance companies. So without further ado, go ahead and kicking off this list here, we have Mutual of Omaha at our #1 choice. Now, Mutual of Omaha allows you to increase policy benefits by a specified percentage each year. And again, if you'd like to view any of the rates and any of the companies we mentioned here in today's video, or give them a call and get quotes today, again, links are available in the video description. Now, with Mutual of Omaha, eligibility is limited to adults between the ages of 50 and 75, and it allows you to access a portion of the benefits under your partner's identical policy, and they refund a portion of the premium you paid, as well as it provides an additional percentage of your policy's monthly reimbursement benefit, and it is accessible via Golden Care as well. Moving in at #2, we have with Golden Care, of course, as they are the nation's leader in long-term care insurance since 1976. They are applicable for adults between the ages of 50 and 75, and as an independent brokerage, they provide unbiased information based on your needs. And Golden Care has access to the top LTC companies. Again, that's long-term care. It's basically the acronym here for long-term care is LTC companies, and discounts are available. And they also offer hybrid long-term care insurance with short-term care and home health care packages as well. And you can speak to a Golden Care agent to see if you qualify for long-term or short-term care coverage. If we take a look here at the rates and what the websites typically look like for a lot of different long-term care insurance companies, again, if you click on view rates here through Golden Care, it'll bring you up with a quoting page like this. You can request a long-term care insurance quote directly from Golden Care. All that they ask is for information such as your name, last name, street address, city, state, zip, email, phone number, age, gender, if you're married, or the married spouse situation, right, male, female, in your name, as well as, your spouse's name, essentially, and then the best time to contact you, right? Any kind of contact preferences, and then you just click submit, right? That's the whole process. Again, this is just a solicitation for insurance, and providing the information above, you grant permission for a licensed insurance agent to call or email you for the purpose of receiving an insurance quote. Again, no obligation to enroll. So you don't have any obligation to enroll, and this is pretty much just more or less the industry standard when it comes to any kind of, insurance quoting process. You go through, you see what you get, and you see what you're eligible for depending on your information and what's available for you in your area. Again, based on the statistics, again, just want to harp on that 70% of 65-year-olds will need some type of long-term care service, and 20% will need it for longer than 5 years. And typically women need care longer than men as well. And they also offer, things to keep in mind like family, home nest egg in terms of not spending the assets that you have saved up for retirement. And so they do also offer potentially certain discounts depending on when you're watching this video. If you're available at the links in the video description, if you have a spouse or if you have certain types of health care situation or small business discounts, certain types of association membership as well. So, it can be extremely helpful as an option. Again, that is Golden Care. Moving along, next in this list we have is Financial Solutions. Now, they are an A+ BBB accredited, which is Better Business Bureau, and they have eligibility from ages 55 to 70, so a little bit different here, and they have a 100K net worth and in good health minimum, so they are a little bit more difficult, but as long as you have that net worth range and in good health, then it could be a good option for you. They also have brokers with decades of experience, as well as many long-term care provider partners and comprehensive affordable plans, and they protect your assets with tax-free benefits. Again, that's Financial Solutions, and this is LTC Financial Solutions, so long-term care financial solutions essentially, and that is again number 3 in our list. Moving along, at number 4 we have here is One America. Now, One America has long-term care benefits provided with life insurance and annuities, and they are intended for adults between the ages of 50 and 72, and they have individual and joint policy options available, and members can receive both in-home and or facility care. So if you're in your home, you can get in-home health care, or if you want to go to an assisted living facility, you can also get facility care that way. They also offer coverage for hospice and respite care, and caregiver training is included. And they offer other insurance policies and products for individuals and businesses as well, beyond just long-term care. So maybe if you're looking at bundling things, it's something else you could look into with a company like One America. Moving along, next in this list we have here is NGL, and NGL is a long-term care insurance provider, and they are appropriate for individuals between the ages of 50 to 72, and they have over 100 years of industry experience. As you can see here, they offer facility care and or in-home healthcare coverage options are available, and they offer completely customizable policies, and they also have special pricing for joint policies, which that is available if that's something that you're interested in. Again, most people watching this video, that is probably likely to be the case, which can save you a little bit of money in the long run. Again, I do also want to remind you of our number 1 choice here, which is Mutual of Omaha, available through the Golden Care Network, and they have those benefits where eligibility benefits and in terms of the portions and what's available for you. So hopefully, you found this helpful on some of the best long-term care insurance companies. Again, it's important to consider the factors like coverage, cost, flexibility, overall customer satisfaction. Those are all things that we put into account when ranking and creating this list here. And do keep in mind again that, the average cost of long-term care services could be anywhere from 60 grand all the way up to 100K per year, 60,000 to 100,000 per year. So it can be quite a lot, and going with a long-term care insurance company could help you cover the cost without depleting your retirement savings at the end of the day. So it could be a good option for you. Again, it's typically for people that are in their mid-50s up to early 60s while you're still healthy and in good capacity and health to then kind of pay into their insurance policy program so that it makes the most sense for you. Again, they do have a variety of different traditional or hybrid policies depending on the different disbursement options. Again, an actual insurance agent will be able to give you more in-depth and detailed information regarding your quote and your specific options that you might be interested in. Again, if you would like access to this page here, again, this is available at that first link down below in the video description. This page will also be updated no matter when you're watching this video to what our list is the best, long-term care insurance companies. Again, no matter when you're watching this video, this page will be up to date as well. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful on, again, the best long-term care insurance companies. Hopefully you guys found this helpful, and if you did, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway guys, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.